Hey everyone, welcome back to Redbeard Films. Today I'm going to be breaking down one of the most common audio questions for new content creators. So whether you're podcasting, streaming, doing voiceover work or recording in the field, I've got you covered. Today I'm going to be comparing 5 popular microphones, all of which I personally own and use on various projects. The mics we're going to be covering today are the Rode PodMic, the Rode Procaster, the SE Electronics SE2200, the Sennheiser MKE600, and the Shure SM58. I'll be helping you figure out which one best suits your use case. The Rode PodMic. It's a dynamic XLR mic designed specifically for podcasting. It has a solid build, broadcast-like tone, and great value. The Rode Procaster, a broadcast-grade dynamic XLR mic, and the higher-end cousin of the PodMic. Excellent noise rejection. The SE Electronics SE2200. It's a large diaphragm condenser mic known for clarity and detail, great for vocals and voiceovers. The Shure SM58. Iconic, the industry workhorse, a dynamic XLR mic that is tough as nails, decent for vocals, live or studio. This one is pretty much an all-rounder. And last but not least, the Sennheiser MKE600. This is a shotgun mic, supercardioid pattern, battery or phantom powered, and excellent for film and field recording. The audio you're hearing today, until I otherwise state for audio tests, has been recorded by my trusty Shure SM58 microphone. Now, let's break this down by use case so we can find the mic that is the best fit for you and your project. If you're recording in a treated and quiet room, then here's what you need to consider. The Rode PodMic. It's budget friendly, built like a tank, sounds great out of the box, but you'll need a decent audio interface with great preamps. This mic is gain hungry. The Rode Procaster. Better clarity, lower noise floor, and more detailed mids than the PodMic. It also needs good gain, but sounds more broadcast ready with minimal tweaking. Then the SE2200. If you're in a quiet space, this condenser microphone captures more detail and presence. It's great for voiceovers or singing. However, it's more sensitive, so it will pick up everything, including your neighbor's dog. Now let's have a listen to some samples so you can compare those 3 that I've mentioned. It wasn't until I looked back upon what I had learned that I realized this was the microphone I was looking for. Sleek, elegant, and with pleasing tone for days. It wasn't until I looked back upon what I had learned that I realized this was the microphone I was looking for. Sleek, elegant, and with pleasing tone for days. It wasn't until I looked back upon what I had learned that I realized this was the microphone I was looking for. Sleek, elegant, and with pleasing tone for days. It wasn't until I looked back upon what I had learned that I realized this was the microphone I was looking for. Sleek, elegant, and with pleasing tone for days. It wasn't until I looked back upon what I had learned that I realized this was the microphone I was looking for. Sleek, elegant, and with pleasing tone for days. It wasn't until I looked back upon what I had learned that I realized this was the microphone I was looking for. Sleek, elegant, and with pleasing tone for days. In my opinion, if you're on a budget and only doing basic speech, then definitely go for the Rode PodMic. If you want pro-level voiceover or podcast sound, and you have decent gear to back it up, then definitely step up to the Procaster. If you're doing audiobooks or commercial voiceover in a treated space, then this is where the SE2200 truly shines. the Shure SM58. This mic is legendary for a reason. It's durable, forgiving, and built to cut through the mix. It works great for live vocals, but also for casual streaming setups. Plus, it's less sensitive to background noise, so it'll work great in an untreated space. The Rode PodMic, again, a solid streaming mic too, especially in a desktop setup. It gives a beefier tone than the SM58, but requires more gain and a fixed position. Now let's have a listen to the samples. Let me just tell you, this song is an absolute banger. Let's take a listen. And the two of us need look no more. We've both found what we were looking for. Let me just tell you, this song is an absolute banger. Let's take a listen. And the two of us need look no more. We've both found what we were looking for. Let me just tell you, this song is an absolute banger. Let's take a listen. And the two of us need look no more. We've both found what we were looking for. Let me just tell you, this song is an absolute banger. Let's take a listen. And the two of us need look no more. We've both found what we were looking for. For live events, if you're a vocalist who gigs, the SM58 is simply unbeatable. For streaming at a desk, the Rode PodMic gives you that radio feel. Just make sure you've got an audio interface that can push that gain. I only own one option for this, and this is the Sennheiser MKE600. This shotgun mic is a beast for on-camera dialogue, especially outdoors or in uncontrolled environments. It has a highly directional shotgun pattern, meaning it rejects a ton of ambient noise. It works with both phantom power or a AA battery, which is a huge plus if your camera doesn't provide phantom power.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
But if you're after the answer, you've come to the wrong place. Just make a decision.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
But if you're after the answer, you've come to the wrong place. Just make a decision. If you're a content creator, filmmaker, or doing documentary work, the MKE600 is incredibly versatile. You can boom it, mount it on camera, or even use it for indoor interviews. You just have to be careful of reverb in echoey rooms. For podcasting, you can use the Rode PodMic or the Rode Procaster. It's budget versus broadcast quality. For voiceover, you can't go past the SE2200. It's detailed and clean as long as you have a treated space to record in. For streaming, you can go with the Rode PodMic or the SM58. PodMic for tone, but the SM58 for durability. For live performance, you simply can't go past the Shure SM58. It's rugged and legendary for a reason. For video, filmmaking and fieldwork, the Sennheiser MKE600 wins out. It's directional, versatile, and optional battery powered. It's hard to decide. I bought each of these microphones for a specific use case, and they each work amazing for those purposes. If I had to narrow it down to a couple of favorites though, I just love the warm broadcast tone that the Rode Procaster can give for both podcasts and basic speech work. For filmmaking, it's of course the Sennheiser MKE600. I love this mic, and having this mic has allowed me to not require owning any wireless microphones as of yet. Most projects I've done, I've been able to get away with using this MKE600 microphone, having it boomed up above my subjects, and that works brilliantly. But then of course, also the Shure SM58 is just steady and it delivers. I love being able to use it for these videos, for instance. I love the sound that I get from it, the ease of use, the fact that I can hold on to the microphone without having to worry about handling noise, and it gives me something extra to do with my hands. So I would definitely recommend having one of these in your kit for its versatility. So hopefully this helped you narrow down your choices. If you want to hear more in-depth sound tests or compare setups, then leave me a comment down below and let me know what your go-to mic is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you found this useful in any way. See you in the next one.